Hey, how's it going everybody? BurntBrian here, and it's time for another hot sauce review. So let me start off by apologizing and say I'm sure the lighting isn't going to be too great in this. I have to replace the two lights that are up here so that they're a little bit brighter, a little bit more like floodlights so that they shine down a little more. But I think this kitchen is going to be really great to do some cooking videos in. And again, I'm still not sure where I'm going to be doing a lot of the bulk of my filming from, different beer reviews and stuff. The traffic outside is a little too loud for me to do stuff out there. But hopefully this will work. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to show you the new kitchen, and I could not wait until Monday to put up a new hot sauce video. So I decided to jump right in and do one from a good friend of mine, and that is Reverend Tom Salter. He is a member of the Hot Sauce Underground, along with me and several other people, which is an elite little group of people who create their own sauces, basically small-time sauce makers, hobby sauce makers. And basically the one I'm looking at today, I've really been looking forward to trying for a little while. I had his Jericho Fire, I believe it was, and I ended up leaving that with my parents. They really enjoyed it, so unfortunately I couldn't review that one. But the one I'm looking at today is Reverend Tommy Two Tones Hot Sauce Rev's Revelation, and it's John 13:33. It says, "I have said this to you so that in me you may have peace. In the world you face persecution, but take courage, I have conquered the world." Awesome, really cool quote there. So Tom Salter is an ordained Methodist minister, and he's got a great YouTube channel. I will have a link down in the description so you can check it out. And he does all kinds of hot sauce reviews. He does his, what he calls Rome. It's ramblings of a Methodist minister, and he does a lot of other cool stuff. He was also involved in a recent hot sauce underground competition, so definitely go and check out his YouTube channel. But the sauce we're trying today, the ingredients in it are pineapple, mango, various super hot chilies, maple syrup, rice vinegar, apple cider vinegar, garlic onion, ground black peppercorn, kosher, sea salt, spices, and xanthan gum. Now again, I am when it comes to vinegars, it's not that I totally dislike white distilled vinegar. I just think that there are a lot of other creative options out there they can go with. And of course, it does have its place with certain styles of sauces. But I definitely enjoy seeing the rice vinegar and the red wine vinegar, or the, apple cider vinegar in this one. But let's go ahead and, of course, cut this bad boy open here. Let's see what we got. As always, you want to make sure you give your sauce a very nice shake. And what we got on aroma here. Ooh, that smells really good, and it smells hot. I mean, I'm getting the heat coming through on that for sure. Wow, it's just got that. I am definitely picking up the sweetness coming from the fruit that's in it, as well as that maple syrup. And I think the maple syrup is going to give it that the thickness to it. It has a beautiful consistency to it. Let's go ahead and give this one a taste. Wow, the pour is beautiful. It's got a very nice consistency to it. Again, it's just so smooth and creamy. It's not at all, I wouldn't call it watery, and I wouldn't call it overly thick. It's just got that perfect silky consistency. And I can see, of course, chunks of the peppercorn. You can see red flakes of the pepper and some seed in there. Let's give this a taste. Wow. That is a very spicy sauce. Right away you get that heat comes through. This is definitely somewhat more for the chili head as far as the heat level goes. But the flavor, wow. It's you get that all of the pepper flavor comes through at the beginning, and it's really nice. You kind of go through this, at least for my palate anyway, I go through this whole process of tasting all of these little individual ingredients. You get, again, the sweetness. You get to taste all of these little fruits as they come through. The thickness and a little bit of that sweetness from the maple syrup comes in. And they, again, the apple vinegar apple cider vinegar does tend to have a, you know, a nice sweet flavor to it as well, along with the rice vinegar. Wow, Rev, this is a great tasting sauce. And the heat is, whew, my mouth was lit right up. Sure, I am probably, my tolerance is probably down a little bit, but boy, I gotta say, that packs some heat to it. This is one for the more adventurous people out there. Before I give it a rating, I've got a cheap pizza here. Again, the best way to make cheap pizzas taste good, just add some stuff to it. What I added to this is some goat cheese crumbles and also a little bit of some seasoning from Hot Lips peppers. Nothing too spicy, but let's go ahead and try a little bit on the pizza here. Oh yeah. The sweetness from this sauce combined with the goat cheese on that pizza, very good. It's Bella, very good. Let's go ahead and rate this. I guess for heat, I'm going to have to give this one a solid 6 out of 10 on heat. I mean, it really packs a punch. It's definitely well above the, you know, the mid-level mark. I don't want to say 7 because when we start getting to 7 to 8s, I'm getting close to the pepper mashes and the extracts come in a little higher at the 9 and 10s. But wow, it sure does pack a real punch. I am sweating profusely, so it's got great heat to it. Definitely a chili head delight. As for flavor, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10 on flavor. And you guys know me, I don't hand out these kind of scores very often to a lot of people, but the 8 out of 10, it's got such a good flavor to it. I think maybe if you just tone down the heat a little bit and make it almost a little bit more user-friendly, it would be opened up to a wider audience. But man, great tasting sauce. Thanks so much, Tom, for sending these sauces out to me. I hope you all enjoyed this review. Be sure to join me on all the various social networking sites from Google+, Facebook, I'm on Untapped, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Plus, if you play video games, join me on Steam. And speaking of video games, yes, I'm going to throw this in the bottom of my video. I've never done one of these before, but I've had a couple people suggest, hey, if you're trying to fund something, if you're wanting to get some, you know, new equipment for making videos, try this GoFundMe. And so I checked out the website, and one thing I want to do is expand my audience. I want to try reaching out to some new gaming audience people. And I'm trying to do something that not everybody out there is doing. There's really not a whole lot of people making these videos. And I think my reaction would generally be, you know, pretty darn funny to see. Excuse me. Great beer, by the way. But one of the things that I'm wanting to do is pick up an Oculus Rift. Now, this is in development stage. If you haven't seen it yet, be sure and go and check out my link down below that goes to my GoFundMe page. I will have a link that takes you to their website as well, so you can see some specs on it. But basically, this is a virtual reality device that is still in development stage, but from what I've heard from several people, including some really cool YouTubers like Soshworks, this thing is absolutely amazing. It's a must-see if you're a video game fan, and I can guarantee that my reactions would be absolutely hilarious, along with some of the other videos I plan to make with it. But anyway, you know, I kind of feel bad, you know, making a GoFundMe. In one sense, I look at it as fundraising, and the other, you know, I almost look at it like digital panhandling in a sense. But it is going for a good cause. It'll be making some really cool content. I just can't afford to do it with the new move and everything coming to this place. And the videos, the cooking videos and stuff I have planned will cost me a lot of money to buy all the food and ingredients and stuff. But anyway, I thought I'd throw it out there. Any little bit helps, so if you can, thanks a lot. If not, no problem at all. Thanks anyway. I appreciate you guys watching the videos, and I will have some new stuff coming here very soon. And as always, stay toasty, my friends.